I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm just reiterating something that happened.
I'll pat you on the back, Gator.
All right, I appreciate it. I'm just reiterating what I said on Friday. It's Baker Mayfield, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the TV broadcasters, when we're all watching it on TV, I don't think that. Well, I don't know what Dan Miller was saying on the radio, if he said the same thing or not. But when the TV broadcasters are pointing out that, oh, we just missed this guy, and oh, we just missed that guy. Yeah, because that's Baker Mayfield. Because he's not good. That's why. Now, if you had a competent quarterback, that would have been a different game, right? Because they would have converted on a couple of those deep balls. It would have been touchdowns. But It's Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
That's why I was chesty about it. Now, again, this is another Monday where we come in talking about a Lions win, and I'm happy not only because they won, but because the game shows that they still have plenty to work on. And the game shows that they can still be so much better because of who they played without.
My God.
Unfortunately, it's another week where here goes another injury, and we'll see how debilitating it is for David Montgomery with the ribs. But they'll get guys back for the game against the Ravens. And they may have lost a couple for the game against the Ravens. But that's football. That's how you manage things. And when you watch the landscape of the NFL yesterday and you see the Eagles lose to the Jets in just fantastic ways, and then you watch San Francisco, and yes, it was my shoot the boot lock of the week, and I don't care. I had a giant smile on my face watching San Francisco go down last night. That was fantastic because now no undefeateds in the NFL, right?
Yep.
Bunch of teams at 5-1. Who's there at 5-1? The Detroit Lions have the best record in the National Football League, and they're 6 weeks into the season. This is a damn good football team. A damn good football team. The perseverance this team has, the heart that this team plays with, the grit. I mean, they're playing at a different level that we've seen here in Detroit, and it's fantastic.
When you are winning with the guys that they have on the field, and we're going to play some of what Dan Campbell had to say. But, I mean, Owasika and Glasgow, you're not supposed to be playing. Jerry Jacobs and Will Harris, you're not supposed to be. Tracy Walker,
right,
who killed a man yesterday, you're not supposed to be playing. Divina Zigbo, nobody even knows who you are. And you're picking up first downs. Craig Reynolds. Okay? Craig Reynolds did the thing that Detroiters love more than any other fan base. He did the small subtlety, the dirty work, the role player stuff. And I feel like Craig Reynolds, yesterday alone in one play, became a Detroit legend. And
100%.
I mean, I don't want to overstate it. Peter King, here's a quote from Peter King today on Monday Morning Quarterback. I don't remember a block from a running back as devastating as that one. To me, it said everything about the physicality and selflessness of the 2023 Lions, the team Dan Campbell has built to have both traits. And Craig Reynolds, look at his stat line.
I was just going to say, this is the funniest thing ever, right?
Yep.
Because Craig Reynolds comes out of the game, and he's a hero. Like, give that guy a game ball for that block that he made on the St. Brown touchdown run. He had 10 carries for 15 yards.
Yes, he did.
Say it again.
10 carries for 15 yards. He had a long of 8. So he had 9 carries for 7 yards. It's a lot like Doug Karsch's
career running back statistics.
Running stats in high school.
Yes.
He had 2 catches for 28 yards with a long of 28.
Let me be clear. It was 9th grade football. And I had 12 carries for 30 yards with a long of 18.
So
on a toss sweep left, I went right. Anybody with any talent would have scored. The quarterback just kept spinning and pitched it to me. The entire field ran the wrong way, the right way. I ran the wrong way. I should have scored. I got 18 yards.
Hey, 18's better than nothing.
That's right.
But that's just it. It's like we're all fixated on statistics. Fans are. We love stats. Love looking at the back of football cards. Love looking up the box score in online. However you get your scores and your stats, you love it. You go to Next Gen Stats. I can't get enough. Give me Pro Football Focus. I want it all. But it doesn't matter. No, I know. Yeah, I'm not really.
But gone too far now.
This stuff doesn't matter because what matters is that block that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. It's that one block, like you're watching St. Brown catch the ball, and he's got to get the first down, and he sees, he's like, you know what, I'm going to cut back across the field. I'm going to go backwards to go forwards. You're like, ooh, is that a good idea? Hey, if you could just get around the corner. Who is this? Who's coming out of nowhere? Where'd this guy come from? What the hell? Yes! And just levels the defender.
Two
of them.
Yes.
You're gone. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Came out of nowhere. He goes, woo! There goes 13. Kaboom! St. Brown, touchdown. And I don't even think, Amon-Ra's like, you can almost hear the thought bubble. Are you kidding me? Is what's going through his mind. Does a little hop step to make sure he's going to stay balanced and on the sidelines, and just creeps into the end zone. It's unreal.
That play epitomizes this
Absolutely.
Detroit Lions team. Everything about it was a backup running back that came out of nowhere, blocked two guys essentially, blocked one guy and knocked him into Antoine Winfield, who couldn't get to St. Brown, who was trying to make his way through. Right, a guy who's been rock steady. He called it knifing. He said that's what they use. You get the ball sometimes, you look for a place to knife up the field, and guess what? He found a way because of Craig Reynolds. And then after they score, the whole entire sidelines of the Lions going to Craig Reynolds and just congratulating him and just celebrating with him. That's this team.
It is.
That's this team.
It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome.
Fantastic.
We got a lot of champs and chumps to choose from. Get yours in now. We do it every Monday. Champ and chump of the weekend, plus thoughts on the Lions win at Tampa Bay. And if anyone was there, and some of you were,
a lot of them.
my God, talk about a takeover.